Today is August 4th, 2016, and I'm starting this new feature where I talk about a certain topic when I do vlogs. That's only if, I had something going on that relates to this topic, and I think it's a good topic. And I also want to give you an update. My mom's car has been fixed. It was the fuel filter. She needed a fuel filter. The topic, because I had a meeting yesterday about work and jobs, and they're trying to get to know me and all that kind of stuff. My topic I wanted to talk about today is finding the job, the work that's right for you. Finding the best program or the best work that's right for you. Now, when I graduated from high school and went into their work program, the school that I went to, the School for the Blind, all the way up in Faribault, Minnesota. It's like a little it's a smaller town. It's like a city, but it's not really, with a Walmart and a little shopping mall and some other places. Well, that school, they weren't the best at, because I just wanted to get out of the school. I was not happy there at all. And because I had some behaviors out in the community, but one was because of, I didn't have them as frequently out in the community though. But one behavior was because of a job that I wasn't going to be able to do. And another one was, what was it? I forgot what it was. Another one was because they didn't have gloves because I have chronic eczema. At this one place that I worked at, that was a store that I worked at. I worked at a thrift store in Faribault, and I worked at their local nature center. And what happened is, I loved the nature center job because it was outside. And also, it wasn't just because it was outside. It wasn't because it was outside was why I loved it, but it was because we were doing different things every week. We did different things. We had some fun along the way. We did things like cleaning cages and stuff like that. I didn't really like those jobs, but I liked holding the animals, which was some of the animals, the ones I wanted to, anyway, which was pretty cool. But yeah, there was not really much that I didn't like. I got a new experience, which was I got over my fear of riding in a 6-person golf cart. And that job was a great job for me, and it really helped. And then I worked as the music assistant at the school, as one of my jobs, and I loved it. And I loved working with the students as the music assistant / substitute teacher for the music class, and I loved being a substitute teacher and a music assistant. So, yeah, and then the next year, when I couldn't work the one nature center job, what happened was they put me in a job at a thrift store where I was straightening clothes hangers, and I was straightening toys. I liked the straightening toys. At first they had me doing electronics, but I was afraid to do electronics because The part I was scared of was something more like I was afraid of getting electrocuted. But straightening toys was something I did kind of like to do. It was something I actually did like to do. I did enjoy it, so that would have been, so that was a great job, even though the chemicals really dried out my skin really, really bad. I really enjoyed it. I got to, sometimes when we had time, we get to shop for something, and we got to buy something from there afterwards. And I did pick a few things out from there. And also, the reason I didn't like straightening hangers was because it was tedious, it was boring. I hated it. It was terrible. And afterwards, sometimes we got to go to McDonald's and get French fries. I was so happy about that, because I loved going to McDonald's and getting French fries. And you know me, if you know me from some of my vlogs, well, you don't know this really about me yet, but I love chicken nuggets and French fries at McDonald's. And Burger King, I like both their burgers and their chicken nuggets. So yeah, and French fries and drinks. So same thing with McDonald's, I like their drinks too. So anyway, the work thing, when I moved out of the school and got out of the school, I was happy to leave the school, but in a way, I mean, it was terrible. If you had go back and watch my other vlogs, you'll know that I was not having any of it when I was still in school. I did not like it. Some of the teachers were burned out. The gym class was pretty much a joke. Not that much to do. There used to be a lot more to do. And then I moved to this place, and it's had its ups and downs, but it's turned out to be a really great place, and I love it here, and I love being here. And go back and watch some of my other episodes. That was staff that has since, some of it was from staff that has since left. And ever since they've left, it's gotten a little better. It's gotten a lot better, actually. It greatly improved. When I first moved into this house, they did not know how to work with autism at all. So I was having a lot more behavior issues. I am having worse behavior issues, but there's certain reasons that I don't really want to go into, and I know why I'm having behavior issues at certain times. So yeah, what I want to say though is this is a great place, and I just absolutely love it here. And I'm ready to start my new adventure in work, and I'm hoping that I don't have to work overnight, because I do not like the idea of working evening and overnights. So yeah, I was gonna call my mom and let her know that I do not want to work overnight if they offer me some position that's overnight. So, that's the only requirement I have when it comes to these jobs. Jobs that I want to do is that I do not work overnight, and I do not work 20 hours a day, and that kind of, and that my only requirements are that, I cannot be left alone in the building, because Otherwise I'll get lost and not pay attention, and I'll end up getting lost and won't know where I am. And especially if it's a huge building. And another thing is, so I would need one-to-one for guidance, for help getting into the room. But I don't need one-to-one once I get in the room. They have to be waiting for me when I get done with the job. So yeah, that would be a requirement. The requirements I have are more legitimate because of safety. And another requirement is that I do not work overnight, because I wouldn't make any money, and that I do not do any, stay in center all day. That if I do have to stay in center, it would be only for a few hours, for a couple hours, like an hour to 2 hours, because otherwise there could be behavior issues and I wouldn't be making a whole lot of money. So that would be my only requirements for that. And that is gonna do it for today's episode. So if you like these videos, please subscribe and like, and tell me what you think. Comment and tell me what you think about these videos. Thank you for watching.